Hey, let's move on. Let's move on to
Okay.
our second one, if you want, if you're ready.
Yeah.
This is a Glenburgie. There we go. 21-year-old, old particular. This is one of 257 bottles from a refill hogshead. And it was distilled February 98, bottled in 2019.
Cool.
And it is 53.6 alcohol by volume. So it's a little bit more turbocharged here. And this is gonna be the first time we've tried this. I just opened
And
it.
what is the Glen name? Is that just happens to be the place where all these were made, or is that like some significance in terms of the type of scotch that it is?
It's from the Gaelic, and it means valley or river valley. So
Yeah, doesn't it literally mean Glen? I mean, because Glen in
Oh.
like English means the same thing, right? It's a Glen.
Right. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Thank you.
Like,
Thank
like
you.
a lot of like,
My bad.
no, it's a good question. A lot of these scotches are named after like if you translate the names, because not all the names are that obvious, but it's like it'll literally be like, valley near a mountain, or riverside,
rivers meet.
or yeah. They're really poetic. Like the English translations are these really poetic, like, I don't know, almost, if you're into nerdy D&D role-playing games, but that sort of like,
Yeah.
village by a bridge or whatever,
And then Burgie is the river that runs down there. So
I've learned. See,
River.
look
Yeah.
how well.
Well done, David.
Oh,
Ooh, butter.
Yeah,
Hello,
you
butter.
get that first. Yeah, butter for sure. Ooh, yeah, that's smooth. That's a really smooth nose. There's like, it's not I don't know, it's very light, but delightful.
If we're doing that same like grandma's cabin analogy, it's like like spends her most of her time outside, sort of grandma. Like, come on in, yay! It's sunny.
But she definitely has some baked goods on the windowsill cooling.
Oh,
I think.
yeah, big time.
Yeah,
I'm
some
getting
pies.
almost citrus, like a persimmon or
Ooh.
Oh yeah, some floral stuff going on.
oh, that's nice.
Is this where's this from, Andrew?
Oh damn.
This is a Speyside region.
Okay.
So it's one of the tributaries of the River Spey. So it's got that nice
Damn.
Spey sweetness,
Yeah.
God.
brightness.
It's bright. It's like that grandma is like, let's spend today outside. It's sunny.
She's a very vital grandma for sure.
Totally. A lot of
Whatever
energy.
What did you say, Glen Grandma? Yeah, it's got a little bit of that buzz, I think, from last time. We were talking about one of them had a buzz in it. This has a little bit of that buzz in it. I think it was with Kelly Lohman, that we were talking about the buzz. Because the one we had there was like, had a lot of buzz, was like a mouthful of bees. This just has like, a little bit of that in there. Man, it's such a delicate and delightful series of tastes. So
yeah.
So
I don't think
interesting.
I've tasted a scotch like this before. I'm used to like a peaty thing, or even like a mixed thing. You kind of have that standard peaty flavor. This is so bright. It's like a different palate. I've never tasted this before.
Yeah, there's citrus in there. I really like this.
And we've talked about this on the show before, but GlenDavid, one of the things I love about Scotch whiskey is that you have all of these ranges of flavor profiles as you go from distillery to distillery, that they're all really hitting a different thing. But this has definitely got the buzz that at the end. You
all probably have covered this many times before, but I'm so curious about the history of how like this stuff, it started way back in the day, of just people being like, well, we got to distill stuff. This is what we have. Ooh, that's nice. Should we just do more of that? Like, how did this all start?
Well, Aqua Vitae, or Whisky Betha, water of life, essentially translated. There's records. I think some of the earliest records they found were the, I'm going to get this wrong, 1400s or 1600s, 1400s.
Cool.
Way back, that someone gave a cask of Aqua Vitae to someone as a token. It's, oh look, it says down here.
Oh yeah, we looked it up, and it's it's right. Yeah.
I was gonna say that the previous Scotch was probably my favorite Scotch ever, but I think this is my favorite Scotch so far.
Maybe this will be the Glensday. It'll just keep on getting.
I do feel like both of the Scotches today, I'm willing to say, are just like, they're in the category of one of my favorite Scotch. Like, there's both of them Like, and so different. Like that first one was so bold. This one is so like, come inside. Let's talk about some cultured and erudite things.
Yeah.
There's stuff in here. Let me open a window so the
Open
bees
a
can
window.
come over the flowers into the room.
There's lots of light in this library, and there's art, and we're not stuffy here. We're open to whatever you're open to.
Yeah. And this one's like, let's play outside all day.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, this is dangerous because we have 2 more scotches to have, and the first 2 have been so good. Like, this is a high bar. Like for both of these, it's a high bar, I think.
Yeah. We could theoretically only be tasting our favorite scotch that we've ever tasted if each one gets better and better.
Oh,
it's happened. His way. That's the way.
When I was looking at the different scotches, I was looking at the dark one and I was like, 100% it's going to be that one. What are we even doing with these light guys? But now I'm like, this is what? Come on. I haven't even met you before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can have a light scotch that is quite peaty. Like the color does not necessarily have anything to do with the flavor. So.
Is that just from the aging of the cask that it's in?
It's the type of cask, yeah. So something that's been in a bourbon cask is going to be a lot lighter. It's just not going to pick up as much from the cask in terms of.
And they do color sometimes the whiskeys. So that's why I was asking in the previous one: is this a natural color or did they put some color in here? But yeah, it's not it's not like stigmatic or anything. It's like it's marketing.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the flavor. It's yeah.
What cask was this aged in again? Did you say what type of cask?
It was a refill hogshead.
What does that mean? It's like they killed a boar and they put it in his head, or wait, what?
Tasty. Still tasty.
It means Robert Baratheon died. He died getting the.
You had me. I was like, they do that? That's fucking insane.
People ask that every time though, so that's why we're starting to fuck with people.
Yeah, but it's a good question because what does it come from? There's speculation, all sorts of speculation. Some people say it's because this was the size of barrels that they made pickles in Germany, and the manufacturer put a hogshead stamp or burnt it into it at some point. That's what some people say. But it's larger than the bourbon barrels. So they'll get all the staves from the bourbon barrels, but then they'll put them together in a larger format for more volume. I think it's like a barrel's like 100 gallons or 100 liters, and the hogshead is 150. Oh, look, it says down here again.
Oh, look, wow, perfect. Yeah, that's great.
I'm giving myself a lot of work.
And cool, look at that green screen person behind me. Wow, so cool.
GlenDavid!
Does it have anything to do with boar's head, my favorite bacon? No.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, probably not. Yeah.
Some other rumors about the hogshead origin is that it's a homonym to what it was called in Bavaria or Sweden or something like that. That's what it sounded like, and it kind of became that, just like Whisky became whiskey.
Oh.
So it's like a phone name.
Water.
Yeah.
UIG. Oh, it says down there.
No way. That's crazy. I didn't think about that. Yeah. It's just water.
Aqua Vitae.
But it's the water of life.
Water of life.
Yeah, the water of life. That's perfect. I love it.
Isn't that what the bad guy is looking for in who played Inspector Clouseau? Who's that actor?
Peter Sellers?
Peter Sellers had a movie, yes, and they're looking like, and he plays Fu Manchu, and he also played like it was totally like inappropriate. But like I remember that they're looking for Aqua Vitae, the water of life.
Interesting.
Anyway, that was a weird.
Most movies prior to what 1990 are totally inappropriate.
But won't the movies that we have now also be inappropriate, like in 20 years?
Probably.
Right? I mean,
yeah, probably
30 years.
Everything's got to change on like a crazy exponential curve.
No, I don't know. Who knows what'll be appropriate in the future? Yeah.
Probably not large gatherings.
Yeah, hopefully going like what if that? Yeah, what if anyway.
Look at this movie when there were more than 50 people ever together.
It's funny even now that like I watch I see a commercial where people are standing next to each other and I'm like, don't they know what's going on?
Right?
They're part of the problem. Get away from each other. We could. Yeah, Jesus Christ. It's been crazy that so quickly, like day by day, there are huge sociological cross, country.
Oh, you put
standard.
water in it. I drank all mine and never even thought of that.
Oh, well.
I'll have more though. I don't know. Let's see what
Let's
Andrew says.
see.
I might try it.
I don't like it when you put all the pressure on me.
Well, it just happened. Like I totally forgot because I was enjoying the whiskey, and so I never,
And then Joseph did it, and so I finished mine. So a little more for the doctor. I was Irish again, I think, probably, right?
Who cares?
There's a little more citrus in the nose, I think. Again, very, very low citrus. Not like lemon or orange or anything like that. Just a hint of it.
I didn't even know this light scotch was a thing. This is awesome. Water.
I mean, that's generally the natural color of it, isn't it? Like most of the scotch that I think it's pretty light colored. I imagine they probably, to color it, they darken it up, I think, because that's what we expect, right?
Yeah, they would make it darker to make it consistent, because people think, have misconceptions that aging makes a whiskey better, and they think that more color means it's been aged more, and so it's an uneducated consumer's presumptions that they're playing to. And I don't mean that in any kind of negative way. Marketing works.
Yep.
Works.
That's this guy. I've been fooled by that. It's like, oh, we should probably spend $20 more for this one because it's darker. It's like, oh.
Yeah, and as you know, it's not just there too. I have a particular car because I like the marketing. I have a particular brand of computer because, like, it just goes to everything in your life. It works on us.